Hello, YouTube, and everybody watching. So, another week. So, couple things. First, I'm going to give you a preview of next week's video because I thought about I have two ideas in my head of what this week's video was going to be, and the first obviously is going over the dental abscess and all that jazz, and the other was about what I've noticed in terms of my fitness challenge, and how even more the video game can inspire me to get into the best shape of my life. That I think is going to be next week's video, just because I don't want this video to turn into a 20-minute long video. And even still, this might go a little long. But anyways, so let's talk about this. As the great Mark Twain once said, the reports of my death have been greatly exaggerated. But it was close. I was very scared Sunday night, especially when I had a hard fever and I thought I'd have to go to the hospital. Because again, when you have an infection in the upper jaw, it can go straight into the brain, and if it goes into the brain, that's not good. I don't know how bad, but I don't want to Google it. Let's just leave it at that. When my wife is worried, that's when I get really worried, and she was worried. Because usually I could have an arm falling off, and she'll just be like, "Go to work. You're fine." No, she does. She's an amazing wife. But anyway, so what I want to say is this: my dental abscess. So Friday night, I had like a cookie, and it started to hurt my tooth a little. And I'm like, it's probably just a cavity or something like that. I don't care. And then that tooth pain would not go away at all on Saturday. And then Sunday around 3 in the morning, I woke up and my entire right cheek was really infected, and like really just like it looked like I had a golf ball in my cheek. And I was very afraid. I called Vaughn Family Dentistry, which is my dentist, and definitely recommending them. They are not sponsoring this video, but I recommend them to anybody in the Trumbull area. Dr. Vaughn said, look, I'm going to put you on some antibiotics. Come in Monday morning. I'll move some things around because I need to see you. He saw me. He got one of his people to remove the abscess because I had a dental abscess. And then Tuesday, I had the drill come in because the tooth was infected too. Had that taken care of. And it was very painful, very frustrating. Today's the last day of the steroids. I'm still on the antibiotics, and I'm going to keep taking them until the dentist says you're good. But yeah, it's been a week. But with all of that said, did I ignore my fitness goals? Did I ignore, my first light challenge? Am I done with this? Absolutely not. So the good sides of this, slightly as bad as that, yes, I had your stereotypical when you're not feeling well and your teeth or throat are the one that's causing the pain. Usually people have ice pops, fudgicles. I had all of that. I think to myself what like a trainer would do. I'm sure they'd probably take like protein powder and water and put it in an ice cube tray and then just suck on that. I'm not that good. I'm never going to be that good, so sorry in advance. Liquid steak or something like that. I'm not. No. I had the ice pops, but about that. So I went to Plasko's, which is this local creamery, on Wednesday with my gym buddy and trainer Alexa, and we had ice cream. And the thing is that she's like, "This is my dinner. I'm not going to have an actual dinner because the calorie count and everything like that." And I'm like, that's a smart idea. So that's all I had Wednesday too. And then we walked to because which I've said multiple times, but apparently people don't pay attention to my videos. I'm moving. Okay, I'm moving from Locust Street. I love Locust Street, but we have outgrown this house. Me and Amanda have made a decision. We are moving. And one of the houses that we're looking at, the one that I really love, is right by Plasko's. So we walked over there. And again, walking in like 90-degree heat, I'm, the idiot I am. I'm wearing jeans and a t-shirt, and I'm like, really should have worn shorts. But that just adds to, I'm sure it's just water weight that I'm losing with that walk, but still, every little step counts. Wednesday I was only at the gym for 11 minutes, but I still sent a message to Pete saying, hey, it's better than nothing. Because Tuesday I slept in, Friday I slept in too. Like, this thing has been kicking my butt. Thursday, on the other hand, I was at my usual first light challenge time, where I was up at 5 a.m., got there by 5:10, still did a full workout and full cardio, so I was very happy about that. But like I said, it's been this week has been killer. So does this mean I'm scared about the numbers for next? No, 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now is when I get going back on the numbers and see how my in-body's doing. I mean, if this is a step back, it's a step back, and I'm not going to complain too much if it goes up to 29 or dare I say 30. But I don't think it's going to because, again, I've been, even with the abscess, because, all my calories were from the ice pops and stuff. It wasn't like I was eating the ice pops and then, 4 hot dogs, and I wasn't doing that. And actually having the dental abscess, if there was a good time to have it, would be party season, simply because then I can't really eat as much chips and all that other stuff that I normally would have, because again, I just didn't want to eat because I was in a lot of pain. Which again, you always try to take that, this channel is always about taking the positives and when you can take them. So anyways, that is pretty much it for the week. Like I said, I hope you have yourselves a wonderful week. I will talk to you guys next week, where once again, I have a list of like everything that Bond did in the trailer and kind of just going over how that could help my fitness goals. And yeah, that's about it. First Light Challenge still going strong as far as I know. And the numbers will be coming, I think, in 2 weeks for July's numbers and seeing where I'm at. Hoping that I'm sticking around 27%. That'd be great. But anyways, I believe in you. Hope you still believe in me, and I will talk to you guys next week. Have yourself a good week. Bye.